Hello and welcome back to the Luxury Kingdom. Before we start, hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. According to Ukrainian officials, while Moscow attacked Ukraine, the world's largest freighter, Antonov An-225 Mriya, was destroyed by Russian troops in an attack on an airport near Kiev. According to Ukrainian officials, the plane was severely damaged after Russian troops entered the Ukrainian Air Force base in Hostel, where the plane was parked. Although they have not confirmed the extent of the damage, Ukraine has announced plans to rebuild its iconic aircraft. This was the world's largest plane, An-225 Mriya, Ukrainian for dream. Russia may have destroyed our Mriya, but they can never destroy our dream of a strong, free, and democratic European nation. We will win, said Ukrainian Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba. With a wingspan of over 290 feet, the unique Antonov An-225 was designed in what was then the Ukrainian USSR during the 1980s, amidst a tense race to space between the United States and the Soviet Union. The plane, nicknamed Mriya, or Dream in Ukrainian, is very popular in aviation circles and is known to attract huge crowds of fans at air shows around the world. It was initially designed as part of the Soviet aeronautical program to carry the Buran, which was the Soviet version of the U.S. space shuttle. After the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991, when the Buran program was canceled, the aircraft was instead used to transport massive cargo loads. Only one An-225 was manufactured by Kyiv-based Antonov, the defense industry that first designed the aircraft. This is essentially a large version of another Antonov design, the four-engine An-124 Condor used by the Russian Air Force. The aircraft first flew in 1988 and has been in use ever since. Recently, it has been used to deliver relief supplies in the event of a disaster in neighboring countries. In the early days of the COVID pandemic, it was used to deliver medicines to affected countries. Since launching its attack 4 days ago, Russia has been targeting airfields and military bases. On Friday, Russia claimed it had captured the Hostomel airfield, where the An-225 was under repair. Russia has hit the Mriya as a symbol of Ukraine's aviation capabilities. Ukraine's state-run defense manufacturer Ukroboronprom, which manages the Antonov company, announced on Sunday. According to a CNN report, satellite images of the airfield show significant damage to the hangar in which the plane is located. NASA's Fire Information for Resource Management System reported a fire at the airport at around 11:13 a.m. on Sunday. Meanwhile, Antonov Company, in a statement, said that it still cannot report on the technical condition of the aircraft. The Antonov An-225 Mriya was a strategic airlift cargo aircraft designed in the 1980s by the Antonov Design Bureau in Soviet Ukraine. It was originally developed as an enlargement of the Antonov An-124 to transport Buran-class orbiters, and only one example was ever completed. After successfully fulfilling its military missions, the aircraft was mothballed for 8 years. It was then refurbished and reintroduced into commercial operation with Antonov Airlines, carrying oversized payloads. While a second airframe with a slightly different configuration was partially built, construction was halted more than once due to a lack of funding and interest. This second aircraft was brought up to 60 to 70% completion in 2009. The An-225 is capable of carrying payloads of up to 640 tons, with several records indicating the heaviest aircraft ever manufactured and the longest wingspan of any aircraft in service was held. Mriya's size and uniqueness have attracted a lot of people's attention and gained worldwide support. People frequently visited the airport to see scheduled arrivals and departures. On February 24, 2022, An-225 was reportedly destroyed when Russian troops launched an attack on Hostomel Airport, home of the aircraft, during Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The Antonov An-225 was designed to carry an Energia rocket booster and a Blank-class orbiter for the Soviet space program, developed as an alternative to Myasishchev VMT. The An-225's original mission and objectives are almost identical to that of the United States shuttle carrier aircraft. The lead designer of the An-225 was Viktor Tolmachev. The An-225 first flew on 21 December 1988. It was on static display at the Paris Air Show in 1989, and it flew during the public days of the Farnborough Air Show in 1990. 2 aircraft were ordered, but only one An-225 was finished. It could carry ultra-heavy and oversized freight weighing up to 250,000 kilograms internally or 200,000 kilograms on the upper fuselage. Cargo on the upper fuselage can be 70 meters long. A second An-225 was partially built during the late 1980s for the Soviet space program. Following the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 and the cancellation of the Buran program, the lone operational An-225 was placed in storage in 1994. The 6 Ivchenko Progress engines were removed for use on AN-124s, and the second uncompleted AN-225 airframe was also stored. In the 1990s, a cargo liner bigger than the AN-124 was needed. The first AN-225 was restored by 2001. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any amazing video from us.